What's poppin', y'all? I just saw DDG angrier than I've ever seen him before, and I wasn't a DDG vlog watcher back in the day, but he seems to be a pretty mellow guy for the most part, even when he was going back and forth with Soluminati. But he just went in on this manager who, I don't even know how this guy's a music manager now, that was attempting to take down the song Pink Dreads. So for those unfamiliar, Pink Dreads was a song that was created and released live on stream when DDG was on Plaqueboy Max's stream. They ran this in the booth thing. When DDG came in, he didn't know that he was going to make a song on stream. He thought he was there to kick it. DDG kicks it on stream all the time. It's not like he's a rapper in the traditional sense where he doesn't stream. So if streamers invite him, he knows he may just be kicking it. He doesn't have to rap. But he ends up rapping. He thought he was just promoting the song that he did with Tory Lanez. That happened around the same time. So they do it in the booth, which is a session where Plaqueboy Max records people. And they make a song live. The song booms. It does amazingly well. They film a music video for it. It's going up, it's going up, it's going up. And then what do they run into? The nightmare. And it's crazy that I've experienced something similar to this before in the past, and it's one of the reasons why music industry just sucks. Everything about it sucks, music business wise. But I'm gonna play the clip for you guys because the song was doing well. It's at like 12 million streams now. It was over 10 million, and they try to take the song down and extort. That's basically what happens all the time. So I'm gonna play the clip where DDG goes into detail on what happened.
This axe for $300,000, bro. No, kid you not. I swear to God on my life. On my life. This asked for $300,000, bro. 300,000. 300. I said, I will delete that for you. I will show you. I will send you the link. Matter of fact, I will hold your hand, bro. I will hold your hand like this and guide your finger to the delete button. Bro, the song ain't that big for you to be acting like that. And then your producer is a nobody. Let's be 100. Let's be honest, bro. I've been holding this in all day. Your producer is a nobody. So why are you coming on here acting like this Metro Boomin or he Drake main producer or something? Like, bro, what are you doing? He asking for 300 bands, bro. 300 bands. This is the company. Let me show y'all the company. Bro, I'm gonna talk about this every single day. Where is this company at? Hold on, let me find it. Bro, I want these to never hit an end of this, bro. Cause you know what really makes me mad though? What makes me feel some type of way, because this is Mac's biggest song. He got on the in the booth, made a hit song. He taking it away from Max. He taking it away. Me and Max paid for the video out of our own pockets. We paid for the out of our own pockets. It's not like we went to a label. This is off season. Like, if y'all don't know how labels work, around Christmas time, the labels shut down. Everybody got regular jobs. They go home to their family. They say, you know what I'm saying? It's a regular 9 to 5. They don't work. So during this time, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna put it out independently because I don't want it to lose momentum, which is good for ex-producer, right? The dude his producer or whatever. So I put the song out. His producer already agreed. Everything cool. Boom, boom, boom. Guess how much money the producer asked me for in the beginning? $30. How did $30, bro? If I go on this man BeatStars right now, it's $30. He asked me for $30, bro. And he gonna tell his peoples, he gonna greenlight his peoples to remove our music video to try to extort us for $300,000? How you go from 10 to 5? It don't even make sense. 2 digits to 6. Like, I don't know Zach Hiller or whoever the f you is, Zach Hiller. I don't know who the f you think you is, but your producer's done. Drop him. He's done.
So I like what happened here. This was a last-ditch effort by DDG, and I sincerely believe him when he says he tried whatever he could to handle this amicably. But with an individual that he was dealing with, like this guy who's a football agent, and he's managing this producer, who this producer probably hit him after. We'll get into the details of that. But $300,000. Like, for some of you guys that don't know, this song, I don't even know if this song made $75,000 grand total. The song isn't doing 1 million streams every day. It's not like the song fell off, but you could tell, like DDG said, oh, Max doesn't really care about the song like that. The reason why you could tell that is because if Max was fully dedicated to, like, let's say, just say his music career, that song was a big moment. He could have, or he would have just stopped any new song releases or making new songs and just kept running that song up, keeping it in front of people's faces. So people continue streaming it, it goes up, etc. But DDG was doing a lot of the heavy lifting for that song, which is understandable. He wanted to put his support behind it. It's the biggest attention DDG has had on him for a song in quite a while. I wouldn't say it opened him up to a new fan base, but it was definitely a new audience, even though he is a streamer. So it was doing well for him. They were getting radio play. He said he got on Rap Caviar, which is a big deal. And then what happens? This kind of BS happens. And DDG has to air it out because now it seems like things may get resolved because he aired it out. So DDG would post on Twitter saying, I'm not even a screenshot posting type of guy, but I can't make this up. And then he's talking to the guy December 20th. He's like, yo, you produced the beat. There were multiple people on this beat. One of the guys' name is Jordan, and this D1 guy is another guy. And then he says, you produced the beat? He says, yeah, me and 5K Jordan. Bet, how much y'all charging for beats? Don't tax me, bro. We can keep working. My beats are only 30. If you're dropping on all plats though, it would be great for me and Jordan to be added to the splits and just to be credited, which is fair enough. But DDG would even go on to say he ended up paying these guys like $500, crediting them, rapping on multiple other beats that this guy sent him. So 5 other beats that he rapped on. He didn't put them out yet. And then now they're asking for $300,000. This is an extortion attempt. And this is what sucks about the music industry, because especially if you're just coming up, you could have a smash hit song, right? Like the song is getting motion. And then what happens? And this is why a lot of people end up signing. Some person that was involved somewhere along the way, maybe he just added a little tiny tweak to the beat, comes along, their manager comes along, they're, oh, this song's booming now. It's hard to get a song booming. But you did that as a rapper, artist, whatever the case may be. And then now they take the song down, or they threaten to take the song down. They're doing you a favor if they just threaten in the beginning. They take the song down, boom, you're cooked. Song is fried. It's done. It's just, unless you're Beyonce or somebody huge, the hype is just dead because there's opportunity cost missed. And when you have exponential growth, which is how a song blows up, it's compounding. It's like 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, etc., etc. Did I get 16, 25? Yeah, 25, 36. You get the idea. So when you cut that off, you pretty much kill the song. So what they'll do is they'll hit you up and then they'll tax. And then they're just saying an outrageous price. And a lot of the time, the artist can't afford this because they're not getting paid for the song until way later. So what usually happens, a label's like, oh, we can actually handle that. Yeah, we'll front the cost of whatever this producer wants. Usually they'll negotiate them down a little bit, but it's still going to be a fat amount. And then you got to sign the rights to that song. And this is if they do you the favor and don't take it down. Because you're seeing the numbers run up. You're like, dude, if this song gets taken down, man, I'm going to be screwed. Like, this is my moment. I'll get something up. I'll get something in later. Or I'll make more money later off of this. So then you sign to the label, and this is what happens with samples a lot. This is for sure what happened with CJ, because you remember the song Whoopty was blowing up crazy. The sample, India, T-Series, whoever, smacked them. And then I think Warner came around, and I think Warner owned or had a strong relationship with one of the people that was in India that owned the song, and they were able to clear it and continue to push it. So sometimes rappers or artists end up in a situation where they have to sign, and that's a sample, which is more obvious. This is a little bit different, especially because DDG seemed to have worked it out already in the front end, handling it. So this is an absolute disaster. And this is just one of the cases that we see. A lot of the time, this is happening all the time, and we never hear about it. And it's really, really sad and unfortunate. So Plagueboy Max goes on to talk about the same situation.
Some features don't even cost $300,000. You laid down some claps and some kicks, maybe some 808s. Now, this shit's getting handled. The music video going back up. The song's still on all platforms. It's still on Spotify. It's still on Apple Music. DDG and PBMB are I think he ended up getting 500. That's what, I don't know, DDG said, I believe. So he ended up getting overpaid than what he wanted because, I mean, $30 kind of a robbery for like a beat to pay, you know? you know, shit pop off. That producer, not Jordan, the other nigga, then his manager then asked for $300,000. Yes, $300,000. My nigga, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't seen a cent from Pink Dreads. I don't even know how making money with the music work. I have niggas that handle that, and I'm new to it, as y'all know. So $300,000, huh? $300,000 for some hi-hats? Mind you, I don't even think bro did most of the work. Jordan probably did. $300,000 for hi-hats? I'll go get a Nord GXD beat. Yo, DDG, rap on this right here, nigga. It might not go viral, but fuck it, nigga. I'm saving $300K. Are you crazy? The fuck? Bro, this is wild as shit. What are you saying to me, bro?
So as you just see, Plaqueboy Max was talking about, oh, they're going to have the song back up. The music video is going to go back up. The song is still up. I think it had only been taken down on YouTube initially. And right now, if I were to check the 5-star YouTube channel, I don't see it, but they're saying they're working it out behind the scenes and going to try to get it back up. But I think what happened is this guy felt the pressure. And shout out to DDG. People like this need to be aired out because what they are is extortionists. These guys are scumbags. There's no other way to put it. They see an opportunity, and this is likely what happened to the producer. The producer reached out to this guy. He's like, hey, man, you know, I manage this guy and this guy. You know, we're trying to do some stuff in the music industry now. And he's just telling him how accomplished he is, whatever. So the kid is like, okay, yeah, like, sure, I'll get some management. The kid goes with him, and then he's like, listen, man, this song's going to make a lot of money. Like, you know, like the way that this song's growing, these guys are really famous, this, and that. He talks up his ear. And then the kid's like, okay, sure. Do what you got to do. And then he tries to hit them over the top of the head. They come out. They talk about this in public. Brilliant move by them. Now the pressure's on the manager and the producer because DDG's telling him like, yo, I'm making sure that you don't get on any beat either because you could have stopped this. The producer could have stopped the manager from doing this because he's acting on behalf of the producer. The manager didn't pick the beat. He doesn't own the beat. He didn't make the beat. So the producer's probably feeling pressure like, yo, what the hell did you do? I'm getting so much hate now. This is a community where I was sending beats to. This is a streamer that I really look up to and enjoy watching and I had some sort of a relationship with. So now the producer 100% is so mad at this Zach Hiller guy, which F this guy. Screw everybody like him. I cannot stand these people. If it was a situation where a major label put it out and they're going to end up paying it, it's a different story. But with something like this, it's just, I hate this type of business. And a lot of people do this. That people even do this in the back end on YouTube for content creators, etc. People will buy these clips. They'll buy the rights, the copyrights to certain clips that went viral years ago, and then they'll start striking all the people that used said clip, and then they'll say, oh yeah, you want that to go back up? Yeah, that'll be $5,000. You're like, what? So they're just extortionists. So screw every one of these people. Sincerely, I hope they catch one in between the eyes because this is like the level of scummery that people that engage in this type of behavior, more so the like people that buy the rights to something and then start striking and extorting. This guy, I'm not wishing that on him. Although I do wish him misfortune for being scummy in this situation. Or hell, maybe he doesn't know better. Maybe he just thinks this is some corporation that ran this. But nah, we're not giving him, we're not cutting him any slack in this scenario. Usually, well, I am pretty fair generally, and I am being fair in this situation. I'm not going to try to see things from his perspective because the guy's already got a bag. You're an agent, and now you're trying to milk these kids? Get the hell out of here. So if this is able to get back up, I think that's another injection of hype into Pink Dreads. And this is why I gotta say, every year I kind of like DDG a little bit more. I used to just think he was just this flexing guy. I've always respected him for what he's been able to transition into. And I've enjoyed songs like Moonwalkin' and Calabasas, obviously. But the way that he handled this situation, and he said, man, screw it. I'm gonna show y'all how much I don't care. New song next Friday. So he's leveraging this whole situation to promote another song that he's gonna drop on Friday. Or next Friday, I don't know. And potentially if this song gets back up, that's another injection of hype into the song. It's good for Max's monthly listeners. It's good for DDG. It's good for everybody involved. And the producer, it's one of those things where I bet a lot of producers will probably, I don't know, this just seems completely unreasonable. I don't even think many producers would agree with this because there is the whole, oh, this is an opportunity and more doors will open up for you. But then there is the angle where producers will say, yeah, but people just keep running that by you. And then you never make any bread and people are running off doing performances, making a bag, and you're still stuck there broke. So I do understand that side of the argument, but DDG said he was on the phone even trying to pay this guy 3 bands, up to 3 bands. That seems very, very fair. 3 bands, and he's getting points on the record. Like, he negotiated him up pretty well. But this guy's, the Zach Hiller guy, is just obviously hungry for it's not even a pound of flesh. This guy wants a leg, like barbecue from Haiti, whatever rumor they were trying to run on that guy eating humans. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Music is so terrible because you guys already know the streams pay terribly, but then you got to split the streams with people, and then people are trying to hit you over the head and take down songs, and then that's if you're even able to generate streams for the songs with all the promotion that you either paid for, or like he said, he spent the money on the music video out of his own pocket. It's not like a crazy budget for DDG because he's got money, but they're putting all this cost into promoting the song. That beat is nothing without these guys. It's not like someone else was like, yo, this beat is fire. Here's 100 bands. So while editing this, there was an update on this Pink Dread situation. Zeus and Bilu, shout out to them. They got both producers on the call. Jordan, the producer that's done a lot of work for Plaqueboy Max, is just as upset about this whole situation. He's really frustrated. The other guy, whose manager is the subject of this video, basically got cooked. So to sum it up, the song's blowing up. That Zach guy, he reaches out to both of the producers. The producer already, Jordan, he's got management, people handling all that stuff. The other producer ends up doing a deal with him, and he gets fried in this deal. It's for sure one of those predatory contracts. So what D1 wants everyone to know is that he didn't ask for the $300K, and this is the part where he's cooked, because he may not even have rights to stop what just happened. Because the way he describes it is, oh, I didn't even know he asked for $300K, this, and that. And they asked him, they're like, all right, but the manager works for you, right? So can't you just call him up and be like, yo, I'll take $3K, get the song back up, or get the music video back up? He's like, well, I don't know if I can do that. And that's where it's like, okay. Because if he signed a deal where that manager owns a percentage or whatever rights to the beat, then that means the manager doesn't even have to go through him to do these takedowns. And that's where it's cooked, because he did call him back and say, hey, I'm down to take this $3K. And he said that the manager told him, nah, we're going to get more than that. So it's like your manager is telling you to, hey, pipsqueak, pipe down while I get this handled. It's like, what the hell? Isn't he supposed to be working for you? Realistically, you should tell the man, yo, you're ruining my reputation. I'm getting crazy hate. Shut up. Because this is the thing. With this D1 guy's reputation is very, very important for him, because he's the producer in this case. This Zach guy, he doesn't care if he's seen as the villain. He's a sports agent. This is what these guys do. They're sharks. And he was a predator in this scenario, predatory, signing this kid to the contract, which is a flaw contract, 100%. 1,000%. And everything that DDG said was true. He's basically trying to extort these guys. And the kid wants to take the money. But I don't know. It's weird because the kid is like, yeah, I'm a college student. I don't even produce like that. But it's either he's not being completely forthright, or he actually doesn't have any leverage in this situation to be able to tell the guy to screw off. And if that's the case, then oh man. Because I'm personally on DDG's side, like I said. I will destroy this song and kill it, delete it off of all platforms myself before I let a scumbag like this earn any money off of it. But that's pretty much the update on the situation. That dude Jordan is really upset with the situation. He is upset with that manager too, because he's getting screwed in all of this. Like, he's a consistent producer and he's getting hate. People are directing hate to the guy Jordan because they can't find D1 or these other guys. So they're directing the hate towards him, venting towards him, and sending hate his way when he doesn't deserve any of it. And that other dude D1 is like, yo, I'm getting crazy hate. Like, I've never seen racism like this. Et cetera, which is, I mean, they're gonna lob the most crazy insults ever, but $300K, that people haven't seen numbers like that either, because the guy was talking about $300K. Does he want $300K and points, like $300K and royalties? The hell is this? So D1 also said that he signed with the guy because he had some sort of connections to 10K projects. I really think that this guy is one of those people that's well connected, knows a bunch of people, and leveraged the relationships that he had with a lack of expertise onto signing this guy. Because if people are trying to sign you while something's just taken off, they're sharks. That's why, like, if people see that you're talented, it's a different story. But it's also difficult because you may have good offers and pass up on them, and then the wave goes on and you're missing out, and now you're not as hot anymore. So it's a tough situation. But yeah, I feel like D1's not being completely forthright, or he doesn't know and he's nervous, because I would have banged the dude's line and told him you're fine. This is the thing too. Another update on the contract. He said he can't even fire the guy. So he's stuck with this guy for who knows how long, and he didn't want to divulge the details of his contract, or he doesn't know if he can or not. And it's just another sad case of something that happens every day in music and entertainment. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching. Peace.